again.
Zach.
And we're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of PG-13 with Clara and Zach. I am Clara, and this is Egged Up Zach. Was it Egged Up, you said? Or was it egged
I'm actually
up?
Clara as well. I want to be Clara today.
Are we both egged up?
Egged up? Egged up from the legs up, if you're asking.
The term for having just eaten eggs, which is a normal thing all humans say, being egged up.
Yes. Yeah, I'm fully egged, so I can work out after this.
Fully egged has nothing to do with like laying eggs. It's consuming eggs.
There's some overlap there.
I'm sure laying eggs has a lot to do with eating properly, which could be construed as being egged up, but whatever. Now that we've started with a totally bizarre tangent to start with. You're still you're pecking away at this at the charity piece. It's looking lovely.
Well, thank you. Yeah. It absolutely will not end.
Yeah. All the best pieces.
How are you?
Whoa. I am well, and I am working on a cop-out piece because I put myself in a situation where I ran out of pages to ink on my actual project because I finished them all yesterday. I got an inking.
Kicked too much buttocks.
I just kicked too much. There was too much kicking, and I finished all my ink pages before I could do them.
The buttocks won't kick itself, Clara. So you had to kick it for it.
The buttocks does not have feet, so that's limiting there. Man,
you're kind of batting a zero today, huh? For the
my general failure.
How about my delivery just sucks giant buttholes. It's been a week, Clara.
I thought the buttocks don't have feet was a very funny line, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, people at home laugh.
Laugh at me. Oh, she failed. I'm a failure. This is probably.
So how's your week going, Miss Meath?
Quite lovely. Oh, I did have a cool story. So this past weekend was the 4th of July, and my parents came into town, and we hung out. We did some cool antiquing. We found out we were wandering around downtown Sioux Falls, and we found like an antique shop, which are always fun. So we were poking around in there. And my dad and I started looking at this device, this old-timey electronic device that we couldn't figure out what it was. And finally it dawned on us gradually that it was an electroshock therapy machine. Like a real old-timey one from every period piece horror movie. It was like, oh. It had like the paddles and everything. It was scary looking.
It was powered by nuns.
Yeah. Powered by nuns is the perfect way to describe that. Those things are always
a nun hiking up her dress on a bicycle with an electrical cord going to.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sister Mary Margaret Martha, pedal faster.
He's not being shocked enough. Powered by nuns, coming this fall. The most boring movie ever.
Yeah, Sister Act 3, powered by nuns.
Yes! Oh, that should have been a subtitle if it were a real phrase that people use, but it is not. Oh. But there was one thing that did make us laugh quite a bit. Like, my dad and I are both in, various elements of entertainment and publishing or whatever, so we both have an eye for...
non-violence.
Not only non-violence, but for the type of the work that goes into advertising and promoting a product and everything. Back in the day, man, that was so easy. We found this big old plaque in the antique shop that literally just said, I think it was something like, "Star shoes are the best. Buy them here." And it was just like,
get your effing Star shoes.
What?
What is a Star shoe?
I think it was the brand or something. It was like Star brand shoes or something.
Okay, I'm sold. I want Star shoes, man.
I know. Well, hey, it works on you.
Were you, did you have moon boots when you were a kid?
I knew of them. I didn't have them. I only had like thrift store clothes. So
Well,
I only knew of them by like reputation.
well, being a silver spooner myself, we had designer moon boots.
Well, of course, yeah. You weren't in an even remotely different situation in that department, but why did you have moon boots?
Yes.
Wow.
I had a couple in my life. I don't know why they ever went out of fashion. I was hoping I could wear them deep into my adulthood, maybe even my elderly, my twilight years, 50
Your
or
dotage?
51.
Well,
And yeah, I really miss moon boots. I had solid silver ones too.
Wow.
Yeah, like old school John Glenn boots, man. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. Moon boots were the end all be all when I was a kid. Another thing, when I lived in Germany, you couldn't really, you were really hounding for anything American.
Okay.
And this is pre-internet, you
Right.
jerks. You had to entertain yourself. I had a frisbee and a stick. So,
were they good friends?
Yes, they were.
I mean, with each other, not with you.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh,
you didn't have to clarify. My gosh. Stick and frisbee talk. I'm well versed, lady.
Yeah, I shouldn't challenge you on stick and frisbee talk.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Zach Howard. Welcome to another episode of Stick and Frisbee.
Stick and frisbee talk. They're the best of friends. Play with them.
But I don't even know what the hell I was talking about.
You started with your moon boots. You were talking about
stuff. Oh yeah, so
American stuff in Germany.
All the elderly fans that we have, let me know what type of moon boots you had. I had silver ones, and then I had just kind of whatever generic, like it'd be like black with like a orange and blue stripe on it or some crap. But my solid silver ones were the best until the hair started. The hair. I'm inking hair, Zach.
The hair. You had those hairy boots.
Yeah, because as a kid, I wore shag boots, to school.
And to the club afterwards.
Yes, right to the club. I wasted no time.
Ladies love them. You left school, went straight to the club.
Well, that's how you make it. You got to put your time in, lady.
Yeah. The clubs are open all the time. You're just there dancing.
I know. You can have like a prime rib lunch and then see abused women take things off and snort coke.
I'm just envisioning elementary school age Zach in moon boots, like just
at the strip club, eating like strip club buffet food.
Yeah, but in the middle of the day, just like working it on the dance floor, and there's like two people in there, and they both think you're weird.
I got social studies in an hour. You know what I mean? I thought I'd come relax before.
I like to
makes
take
me tense learning about all this history stuff.
You just got to do a moon boot dance sometimes.
Oh, I got to make a construction paper kite this afternoon, and then we got choir practice, and then kickball. I mean, my gosh, I got a day. Know what I'm saying? And there's like a missing one tooth, black-eyed, like 40-year-old stripper on the pole in front of you, nodding.
And you're like, "Yep, I can totally relate."
Puff, puff. Don't I know it, kid?
I too cut out of civics class in order to be.
Yeah. I had to cut out of AA just to be here today, but it's this or diapers.
Oh, so
puff, puff.
What was I going to say?
Regardless, no, Germany fat laces. Right. So I don't think they're quite as big over here in the U.S., though they were a thing. But you could get fat shoelaces. They're called fat laces, and they come in all these fun styles. Well, the cool kids had parents or family members would send them cool stuff. Like little packages, like a tape full of like movies that recently came out on VHS, because VHS was the poppin' thing at the time.
Yeah.
And but man, if you got a care package of like a bunch of fat laces, that'd be neon with like diamonds on it. And, there's a whole entire social structure in school based on what type of fat laces you had.
I bet.
And this was post moon boots. Moon boots were when I was young before I had all the problems of like, 5th grade.
Yeah.
So when things really got, let me tell you, I had it easy in the 3rd grade.
5th grade trauma. It's powered by Nuns.
Puff, puff.
I remember the thing they always say, after a certain generation identifies with the sound of, the dial-up internet, and that's the sound that separates us from the younger people. But I always feel like in that category should also be the sound.
Sorry.
Nice.
What?
That sound, but also the sound of a stack of VHS tapes falling over. That's very specific slithering plastic sound.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anything to do with a cassette tape.
Mm-hmm. Like that ka-chunk sound when you got to turn it over.
Yeah, that's almost erotic to people in my generation.
It made some good sounds.
Yeah, we were the generation of sounds.
That's true.
The generation of good sounds.
Everything was analog and made chunky, clunky sounds.
Let me tell you, kid. When I was young, your age, everything was chunky and clunky.
When I was in civics class, it was just about the noises.
I had to walk in the snow both ways to the strip club.
And it made the best sounds, way better sounds than it makes now. Sounds. Let me tell you, back in my day, snow sounded amazing.
Listen, kid, puff, puff.
Oh, gosh.
So, fat laces, man. Like kids this generation, they got complicated stuff. When we were a kid, it was just like, what fat lace do you have? Oh, your family's poor. We're going to make fun of you.
I only vaguely remember those. I think I can envision them, but I wasn't about all that stuff, so I don't recall. I might have missed that.
Oh, fat lace is too good for you, huh?
Probably. Most things were too good for me. I was a very uncool kid. I was incredibly uncool.
Yeah, I bet you took a turd on every party ever.
Yep, still do.
Hi, I'm single Clara. You may know me from such thing as every party you've ever been to, I'm not invited.
No, I'm invited. The thing is, like, I'm invited because people are nice, but I just, like, I get there early and then I leave early, too.
So much fun.
Because that's how I roll. I'm just a bucket of fun. What can I say?
Hey, you guys smiling? Stop it. I gotta go.
I cannot handle this level of noise and amusement.
Where are all these people happy?
I'm just standing around acting like I'm in a strip club in the middle of the day.
I brought my ambrosia salad to the nighttime swingers party, and I'm leaving.
Gross. You're obsessed with those things. Those are so gross. I have never.
They are gross.
I haven't seen one in real life. I've only seen
a swinger party. Neither have I.
No, ambrosia salads. They sound so awful.
I've seen them. I'm in the military, man. Everybody had to bring something. My mom was like the queen of taco salad, so everybody would have her make her badass taco salad. Badass is in the Bible, so screw you, PG-13.
Okay. Fine with me.
I don't know. Fascists.
Fascists. The rule that you made up.
You podcast fascists. You free sketchbook Nazis.
Everybody gets a book. What we always made was the we meats were known for our deviled eggs. That's what we anybody who makes a good deviled egg should be good at a party because you're always going to be invited. So what's your problem? I haven't made them in a while. I don't have the necessary kitchen equipment.
I'm still a deviled eggs aficionado, so I do make them.
That's wonderful. You sent me a picture once of the deviled eggs you made, and they had like jalapenos on them too, which is like adventurous. You're adventurous.
Yeah, they're pickled jalapenos, woman.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Who's a fancy man?
I'm the fancy man.
I'm the fancy man. Get away from me, you non-fanciful men. I don't know where that
What is that? A non-fat laced foot?
You're not cool enough. Oh, I can't find the right curve for the French curves.
Your curve.
I didn't start. I remember when I saw you inking your summer character design back when we had just met. And that was really the first time I'd seen French curves like actually used. I was never sure quite how to use them.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't trust, my own ability to find the right shape there. I know it sounds dumb now.
You're a SCAD grad and you can't use a French curve.
That's not something we really went into. Legitimately.
Tools on how to draw. No, we don't cover that. Give us your money.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, there were definitely classes like that.
No. Is that a drawing question?
Get out of here with your drawing questions. There's legitimately just like so much to go over. I think a lot of times they just assume we know how to use these things and like, no, I didn't really know till after school. Can't find a good shape here. I'm gonna do this. But speaking of fun times and parties, the day this goes up will be a day that you remember that I forgot until you reminded me. It'll be my birthday.
Oh, you were born.
I was born. I was born 32 years ago tomorrow night, I believe.
I thought Zeus split in two and you came fourth.
Yeah, he had, his head specifically. Wasn't it his head? He said he had a headache and Athena.
Yeah, that was it.
No, it wasn't Athena. It was, who was it? Was it Hephaestus? It was split your head open with my axe and somebody comes out. And in this case, it's me.
Hello! That's how you come out of Zeus's head?
Yeah, I come out covered in like Clive Barker brain gunk. It was horrifying.
His personal gunker from movies.
That's right.
My God, Clara, you're going dark this episode. This is the new Clara.
I can refer to Clive Barker when I want to.
Yeah.
I like me a good Clive Barker movie. It's a hilarious weirdo.
Yes, that he is. I don't know him personally.
I don't either, but man, they're like fun and funny movies.
Some of them.
I enjoy. Yeah, some of them. The good ones are. The Hellraisers are very funny, I think.
My favorite Clive Barker ones are the good ones.
Oh, see, you are a man of taste. You
taking a stance.
You enjoy your ambrosia salad and your deviled eggs.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen movies of his that make me want to punch him in the taint, but
that's fair.
Nobody more so than Mr. David Lynch.
Oh, yeah.
I want to axe kick him in his butthole. I hate him so much.
Kicking?
I want
Is that when you have an axe on your foot? Like
no, you non-kickboxing Luddite. It's a kick where you actually usually go above the person's head, and then you come down with your heel. Mm-hmm. And you can like break collarbones and stuff. It's great. Noses, all sorts of fun things.
That's intense. I like that. I want to learn that one too. I'm too short to do that though.
Well, you axe kick only people that were the lollipop kids from from Dorothy's Adventure.
Dorothy's Adventure, the Lollipop Guild. Yeah.
Yes. What is it? Lollipop King. I used to be pissed off at a dude that I think it was in jiu-jitsu, one of the gyms I did, but whenever he'd start yelling and being all Yosemite Sam, I used to sing the Lollipop King song.
Oh, was he short?
He was a little dude, but the problem is he had the short man syndrome, you know?
Right.
I hate that.
Short man's disease.
Relax.
Science theater.
If I acted like you at this size, I'd be put in jail.
Yeah. It's insecurities are a sad thing.
I don't know if the weather down there is like there's some less oxygen or something. What's going on? But how's the weather down there, Clara?
I mean, it's the same as it's always been, as far as I can tell. The sun still hits me just like everyone else.
Listen, kid. Puff, puff.
Listen, kid.
The weather down here is terrible.
Don't ever come here. You better.
You don't know how good you got it. You want to put away your 3-ring binder so I can give you a lap dance?
The weather blew out my lungs. It has nothing to do with these cigarettes.
You want to buy a $40 champagne before you go to English class, kid?
Kid, I'm afraid you're going to be late for lunch.
Remember, you got second period lunch. Don't mess up again. Last time you didn't get your Salisbury steak because you were here.
Oh, does Salisbury steak exist only in institutions? Is it just
no TV dinners as well?
Oh, okay.
When I grew up as a kid back in the before time, people that wore fat laces and had moon boots were in direct possession of a moon boot.
Or two.
One and or more moon boots.
Yes.
They what were we talking about? Sorry, I'm making a foot.
Salisbury steak.
Yes. Old TV dinners, like we're talking like when Rocky III was playing on HBO every day. They came with like a little dessert cobbler, one meat product, and it would be like Salisbury steak. It was almost always Salisbury steak and a gravy, a potato like dish, and then like just a tray of like peas or corn or something. And
that sounds awful.
Yes, that's why we're so healthy.
Well,
you know how our generation's doing really well.
Yeah. Ugh. That sounds
actually
really gross.
I'm proud of my generation. I'm Gen X. Everybody else is screwed. We're the last generation to have fun. Everybody's so serious now. We're the last generation you could call your friend a retard without getting canceled.
Probably.
And that's really where I draw my line, where life became intolerable.
Well, it's good to know your standards, I guess.
Hey. Know which hill to die on.
That's true.
That's part of being awesome.
Pick your battles.
A fat lace wearing awesome mofo.
Trying is half the battle.
So we tried.
Oh, man. All right. Before we go fully into just like quoting our previous episode, would you like to break out some super fighting?
Let's super fight. What are you going to lose as today, Clara Meath? Line us up.
Well, we're about to find out.
Today.
All right. I am an octopus. That's pretty good. Octopus.
You got arms at least this time.
I do have arms.
Half your characters have no appendages and live in a bowling alley.
That's true. It's really sad. Why are my characters always like handicapped in some way? Anyway, I'm an octopus. Oh, side note real quick. Cool thing about octopuses, which is actually the proper plural, but it's hard to say.
Because it gets really fun really quick if you mess up.
Yeah.
You want me to mess up real quick? I gotta...
No, let's not. Well, it's,
Claire's mom. Let me spell this out for you.
Per the Hitchcock principle, it's funnier if you just imply it.
Sure. That's how humor works.
I tried.
Carry on, my octopus.
My
eight-armed soon to be losing friend.
That's definitely me. I did want to say though, I read an article recently about how there's a legitimate study going on right now investigating whether octopuses could be an alien species because they're just so freaking weird.
I've actually read that before. They're so different. But again, this was on like Rogan, and I can't remember. He had a biologist or something, just basically fisting him with that notion because it's still, if you think about it, has almost all the same systems as all other life forms on Earth.
It's true, but I like entertaining that thought because it's so fun.
It is fun. But I thought you were Clara Meath, Lord of the Party Poopers. So
I like
Lord of the Dance.
Fun.
He comes out and starts dancing. Everybody's clapping and cheering, and then he'd come out and say, "Party's over." I'm Lord Clara Meath. The Lord of the Dance has to go home.
All octopuses must go home now.
I bet you were in the Lord of the Dance, weren't you?
It's time for their civics class. Lord of the Dance. I was into Riverdance, and he was in one of the recordings of that I watched.
Yeah, I know what you dream about.
No, you don't.
Lord of the Dance, take me home.
I only told
Lord
you
of
one
the
of the things
Dance,
I
you
dream
make
about.
me sweat.
All right. We got to find out the features of my octopus here. Okay, so my octopus has cat-like reflexes, which is a very, very un-octopus-like quality. So that's
Underwater, that's fast, man.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer moving through gas.
I'm gonna say I am an octopus with oxygen breathing capabilities. So I'm imagining him like leaping around like Spider-Man or something. Those are my cat-like reflexes. But we have one more card to go, so we'll see what happens.
It didn't say super strength.
I never said super strength either.
You said leaping around like Spider-Man. He can leap inhumanly far, long, hard.
I mean,
I'm a hard leaper.
he can leap so hard.
What's your mutant power? I can leap hard, bro. I'm the coolest X-Men, hard leaper.
That would be a great Liefeld character.
Hard leaper?
I'm hard leaper.
That's already 85% better than anything Rob Liefeld ever came up with.
Yeah, because it doesn't have blood in it.
But his arch nemesis was Blood Leaper.
Blood Leaper. Blood Leaper was defeated by Hard Leaper. Hard Leaper has like 5 ponytails.
5. and 14 sword blades on one sword.
He has 5 ponytails, but that means he has to have a wig to like actually have that much hair.
He has a pouch that holds his other pouches that goes stuffed into his leg pouch band.
And he's always squinting and does not have eyeballs. Okay. All right. After cat-like reflexes, I have... Oh. I'm also really clumsy.
Poor Clara. You can't get a ray of sunshine in this damn game.
I really can't. I'm defeated from all sides. So what my envisioning immediately shifted to was like when a cat is coming off of like anesthesia and thinks they're still a cat and could do cat things.
Yes.
But they're just like flopping around thinking they're cool. Like in their head, they're just doing normal cat stuff, leaping around, being awesome. So now that is the type of octopus I have, which is actually basically we're back to just the way octopuses, excuse me, everyone, actually behave on land. So I have nothing.
Man, Claire, I have so many jokes if it weren't you.
I know. I'm so sorry. I
just have to say one. I want to say octocooter so bad.
Okay. Well, good job. Good job.
Thank you. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, Claire's mom. Somebody out there is laughing profusely.
My mom confirmed this weekend that she does not watch our show. So all right. Now that we've established
my heart is broken.
That I'm a huge loser. I know. How many eyeballs are we losing because we're not getting the mom demographic? All right. You ready?
What am I?
Let's find out. What are you inevitably better than me? Oh, come on. Come on.
I love it already.
All right. You're an assassin. You're an assassin. Oh, come on. You have super endurance. Oh, here's one.
So.
You're also wearing a meat bikini.
Oh, that's the biggest plus yet of any game we played.
And moon boots, I guess. That's an obvious outfit. You got to wear those together.
Oh, I'll wear moon boots.
Okay.
Just so I whip your butt in style.
Which assassin are you, though? Are you John Wick, or are you one of Rob Liefeld's?
I'm Lone Wolf and Cub.
You're Lone Wolf and Cub. Okay, well, you can't be 2 people, but cool. That's a good.
They're one. You haven't read the story, have you?
I haven't, but he has his kid with him, right? I want to read it.
They're.
Oh, okay. Spoilers. I won't ask. Okay, so I go first, and I got to figure out what I'm even gonna do here, how I fight you. So let's see. I am a floppy, pathetic octopus flailing
I didn't say
around.
pathetic. You can be clumsy and not be pathetic.
I have cat-like reflexes, but I'm also really clumsy. So I think that's pretty pathetic. I'm going to say, let's see. I'm going to say we're on the beach just to, give myself an advantage, which never works when I set the scene, but whatever. So we're on the beach, and I have climbed out onto the beach, and I am doing elaborate parkour between, like, the tide pool rocks.
But do you keep falling off because you're clumsy?
I do. Well, it's like 50-50. That's what I'm going to do. Half of the moves are like, whoa.
And the crowd's going, ooh and ah. And then you
but then
stop your stupid, you land right in the sand, right in your,
yes. Yeah. And I'll inevitably like bounce off one of the rocks, and it's like really like everyone flinches cartoonishly, and there's like a sound because I'm like a squishy octopus, and I land face down in the sand and bounce a few
Is there
times.
a laugh track that goes with you? Like 70s Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just now realizing how crazy it was that there were laugh tracks on like Scooby-Doo, even though the whole premise of a laugh track is it's meant to imply you're in front of a live
studio audience. That's how trained and dumb our savage ancestors were.
What a gloriously ridiculous premise. I love that. Anyway.
Have you ever seen Jabberjaw?
That's the shark, right?
Yes. Jabber, 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 Jabberjaw.
I am only vaguely familiar. That was a little before my time.
That's how much coke Hanna-Barbera were doing. So
okay. Yeah.
They had a comedian, a ripoff of a famous comedian as a shark with a whole bunch of, I guess, severely tripping teenagers that would have all sorts of adventures, and he would run on his tail and go, I get no respect.
Oh, is he the one who says that?
Yes. Jabber, 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 jaw.
Interesting. Well, I would imagine it would be hard to get respect.
I'm going to watch Jabberjaw in my effing moon boots. Screw you all.
At the strip club.
I'm going to wear my fat laces as neckties.
Ooh, you're entirely fancy. And in this situation, are you
This is as an assassin.
In wearing?
I already told you.
No,
my meat bikini.
Your meat bikini.
Held together with only fat laces, which are neon green with skull patterns in the middle.
Ooh. All right, I've got a real picture here. What an interesting image. Actually, this is appropriate because you're attired for the beach, at least the beach in some era. So Yes,
what they historians often refer to as the meat bikini years.
Yes, yeah, I've heard of those. I hear about them in second period civics class when I should have left the strip club.
Listen,
like
kid,
an hour ago.
The meat bikini wars were nothing to laugh about.
Look, kids, I lost all my meat in the meat bikini wars.
Oh no! You think this is meaty? Oh my God, kid, you ain't seen nothing. Back in 73.
You ain't seen meat.
Oh, you think that's meat? Oh.
Okay. All right. So what I'm doing on the beach is I'm flipping around practicing my octopus ninja moves in order to defeat the assassin coming to attack me, as I've inevitably been promised he will do. So you show up and, oh gosh, what do I do? I'm going to say a couple of times I fall flat on my face, but you're just sort of standing around because you don't consider me a threat because I'm so very clumsy. My clumsiness has been told to you from of old. So
Jeez, he even told me my motivations and he can't win.
Yeah, it's true. It's inevitable. It's these stupid cards. But so I leap at you and I strangle you with my tentacles. I get disoriented and lose my balance a couple of times. So it takes a very long time. It's a cruel death. I strangle you slowly. And everyone just stands around watching as you crumple on the sand in your meat bikini. And then when you're dead, they come and they take your moon boots because they're valuable, because they're antiques. The end. How was that?
In conclusion, meat bikini.
I didn't say they took your meat bikini. I gave you your dignity in death. They just take your boots.
Oh, but they leave my meat bikini on?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to, I want to respect the dead.
Well, you don't know how my meat bikini actually fits. So you're an octopus and don't know what dangles and what doesn't.
Octopuses assume everything dangles. That's how they work.
Clara, I got so many funny jokes.
I know. I'm just giving you the worst time. An octopus wearing a meat bikini would just be a ball wrapped in meat.
With tentacles sticking out of it?
No, they don't stick out because that's what you're supposed to be putting the bikini on. It's just a ball of meat.
Okay, what am I again? Right, I'm a moonboat wearing assassin that is wearing a meat bikini.
Yeah, you're an assassin with super endurance wearing a meat bikini. I guess super endurance might help you survive death by strangulation, but I shouldn't give you hints, should I?
You don't need to give me hints, but I do appreciate them.
Well,
seeing how a person who's only won the game once, what does a hint really matter?
Fine, rub it in.
It's like the guy. What did you do? Oh, I lost. Why are you here at the bar? I lost all my money in the stock market. Hey, you need a broker?
Look, just because I lose super fight every time because of the luck of the draw or the
luck, huh?
The bad luck of the draw. Do you don't think if luck weren't involved, I could just draw the cards I wanted and win?
This is fate. Crom picks these cards for us, Clara.
Crom has chosen that I shall be a failure of super fight from all years moving forward.
You didn't bring your sweet cat-like octopus pussy reflexes to I don't even know, some sort of party.
Good try. You didn't bring him to the tide pool party.
Hey, I'm inking a face.
You are. It's lovely.
You're barely ink. You're using a ruler. You can't even draw straight.
Yeah, I've never seen you use a ruler either. That's fair.
But anyhow, so little beknownst to the doofy octopus that for some reason chose to fight outside of its natural habitat.
It's just going whee, whee, whee.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just bouncing around. It's so pleased with itself. It's like, ha ha ha,
okay.
Shut up.
Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber jaw.
That's me.
So first off, little do you know, my meat bikini actually goes up to my face and leaves my torso and below exposed. Oh. So this is a really odd bikini.
So it's not a bikini. You're just like wearing a scarf and you're naked from the wrist
You think down. I'm wearing a meat scarf, but right at the last second, as you clumsily come over to me, I flip my meat bikini over so it goes all over my junk to your octopus's severe disappointment.
Oh.
And so it now transforms. It's like one of those stupid North Face jackets that transform into like a backpack or some crap.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's a meat bikini. Oh. You thought I came to the fight unprepared, but I actually did wear my armored meat bikini.
Oh.
It was just over my face so you didn't understand that who you were about to attack is actually John Wick, your boyfriend.
No, I can't. I can't kill you. No, my love. No, I can't.
You're just gripping the meat bikini with all 8 of your tentacles, screaming, no!
No! Also, he was just walking around flashing this whole beach. Weird.
So, yeah, you didn't even know you were looking at Keanu Reeves' Frankenbeans before he covered it with his mighty meat bikini.
No, not the meat.
Why did you? So as you're stunned right there, because the cops don't show up, I shoot you 370 times Then we have a epic jiu-jitsu fight on the beach. I humiliate you in death by some way, like stuffing sand in your butt. And the funny thing is, like, during the fight, we roll over a couple barbecuing, and my meat bikini, one slice of it cooks. So I'm so kicking your butt, I nonchalantly eat some of my own meat bikini, which I don't know if that's legal in most countries.
Eating your clothing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just one section.
Oh, okay. All right.
Actually, no. It cooks the whole meat bikini, and all that's left are the fat laces. So now I have a fat lace string bikini.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You die of love intoxication before I can jujitsu you with my 40-something-year-old melt face, and the cops never come because it's John Wick.
I think he's in his 50s.
Oh, what is he?
I think he's
What
in
did
his
I
50s.
say? 70s?
I think you said 40-something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's okay.
He's not young and sprightly like me. I can still fit in my meat bikini. Him, it's a little tight.
Yeah.
But anyways, you're dead. And then because my meat bikini fell off in the couple's barbecue, suddenly, just like when Spuds McKenzie shows up, everybody starts partying.
Oh,
and
okay.
We have meat bikini barbecue. It's like beach bikini. What was that movie?
One of those.
It had the flying nun in it, I think.
It had the flying nun in it. I can't.
No, she wasn't in one of those beach like bop movies.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Well, anyways, I want the flying nun there. Flying nun comes there, and she's like, "I've never in my life tasted a man's meat bikini this good before." And then she flying nuns away.
Okay. Good.
Yes, you like that?
I like the extended version of this. Like, long after the fight, you like.
And then Smokey and the Bandit show up, and Burt Reynolds takes his hat off and says, "I'm gonna drive that girl around one day." And then they drink Coors Light, because that's an odd part of. That's how cool Coors Light used to be.
Right.
You could make a movie about going across state lines.
Right.
And now it's mountain piss water. And piss water's in the Bible, everyone. You can check.
Okay.
So that's not a curse.
Okay.
And you've been dead for a while. Everyone at the party says this is literally the best day of our lives. And they party so hard, your octopus corpse is trampled into the sand and becomes just a smooth paste that the partying crabs, because crabs are invited.
Crab party. Okay, good.
This is a crab party. Wear protection.
I just immediately flash back to the strip club in the middle of the day.
Listen, kid.
If you ever encounter a crab paste on the beach, look out for Keanu Reeves.
I didn't get the scarring by accident. I put my time in on the beach bikini crab beach.
You never partied until you've had a crab party on the beach with a dead octopus.
Oh, it's fun at first. You're partying with crabs, you're eating meat bikinis.
They're gross.
But so anyways, you've been dead a while. The world rejoices. Pregnant giraffe, post-pregnant giraffe comes with pregnant Jack Bauer baby. I forgot the baby was pregnant too, so I was correct.
Yeah, it got complicated.
And life is complicated, Claire. That's why we have Maury to fix it.
To sort things out for us.
Yes.
To figure out who the dad is. It's definitely not the guy who just shot the giraffe with his Cupid's bow.
Hey, look, Maury Povich, look, I played with her meat bikini, but that doesn't mean I'm her...
Oh, you're the worst. Well, this was an interesting beach party. This was maybe the strangest beach party the world has ever had.
Beach party! Meat bikinis!
Death to octopuses everywhere.
On this very special episode of Meat Bikini Beach Party.
Oh.
So, there you go. So, fat laces. No, anyways.
Obviously.
So, by the way, my fat lace goes right up the middle of my Keanu junk, and it loops around my neck and then down around the inner labyrinth of my buttocks. And
you are just describing a string bikini right now.
Well, but it's made of fat laces. You know nothing of nuance, young lady.
Oh, okay, that's probably true. That's a fair accusation. I don't appreciate the subtlety of fat laces. Still can't quite envision them, but I vaguely remember.
Oh my gosh, fans, write in. I know you're 0 years old because you're all lining up to date Clara, but what now?
No, I just giggled. I did a giggle. Just
I thought you were denying it.
For you.
I had internet axe kick you if you did.
That they're 0 years old and they're lining up to date me.
Excuse me?
Deny that they're 0 years old or lining up to date me? Which thing am I denying?
It's super believable.
Oh, okay. If you say so. You made me cough.
Well, you asked.
Oh, fine. Whatever.
I rescind my asking.
Congratulations on your fat laces.
Yeah, fat laces. You kids just don't know how to have fun. You and your phones. We had sticks, frisbees, and fat laces.
Ooh. Did you?
I know there's a lot of other kids that grew up with only frisbees as a toy and a stick and in the woods.
I had frisbees.
Shout out if my first best friend, when we lived on Strategic Air Command together, we played Tron 24/7 with our frisbees and actually got really good. We're like so good we could like block stuff and things with like our it was pretty cool. Your fingers that's probably why I have such bad arthritis from playing Tron as a kid, because your fingers get smashed like 307 times a day playing Tron with a frisbee.
What a delightful little passel of nerds. That sounds like a lot of fun.
A passel of nerds. That's
I
don't know if I've ever had a better compliment.
That you yourself are a passel of nerds. The collective noun we're going to use to refer to you just to.
That's the worst compliment Keanu could get when he slowly takes off his meat bikini.
What, just being called a passel of nerds?
Oh, you got a mighty fine passel of nerds there.
Oh, okay. I mean, but you got to say it like this.
Oh, I've seen a lot of passels. I've seen a lot of passel of nerds. Passels and nerds before. But listen, Keanu, puff, puff. Normally I only strip for babies wearing fat laces, but for some reason I feel connected to you. Maybe because you're an assassin that's 1,000 years old and have a weird puppy murderous obsession. I don't know anymore. I'm drunk. Kiss me.
We introduced some really interesting characters this episode.
Hi.
We need what is her name? We need to name her. We need to name middle.
It's got to be Candace, the baby stripper.
Oh, okay.
She's not a baby that strips. She strips for babies.
Well, not really babies. I guess babies to her because she's so old. Just like kids that aren't in school and they should be in school.
Fine, ruin my world.
Well, fine. You can have it. Take it. You already took the beach. You already took all the parties away from the beach. You already took my octopus life away from me.
I'm the taker of things.
I tried to do a cry. It came out so bad. It sounded like I was puking.
Sorry.
This is the dumbest episode. I'm sorry, everybody. We're very tired.
Sorry I puked on you. I got the DTs.
I don't have a stomach lining.
Cheap whiskey and baby aspirin. Chewing baby aspirin ain't good for the liver. You know what I'm saying, kid? Puff, puff.
Did you say human baby aspirin?
Cheap baby. No, I said cheap. I forget. Cheap whiskey and baby aspirin.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I heard human baby aspirin, which is just like, why are you specifying? They should mostly be for humans.
Well, it could be for cat-like octopus.
It could.
Or something. I don't know.
could be for huge losers like cat-like octopus.
God, you're such an exclusionist.
Yeah, I'm the exclusionist.
You did the Bill Paxton from Weird Science sound.
What did I? I don't remember what I did.
Yeah. Are you Chet? Hi. I'm Clara Chet.
I'm full of
knowing's half the battle.
Trying's half the battle.
Was it
a little harder?
We should have tried a little harder. At the moment, it would have mattered. Now we live with regret, but make excuses for ourselves.
Now we're just a pile of octopus paste.
Secondhand G.I. Joe. You better hope we're not the ones who save you.
This is just a clip show. This is just all callbacks. Oh God.
PG-13 Zach.
There we go. Good job. Excellent work.
It's better than Clarfa jokes.
It is. This is a complete departure from everything in the universe, but
everything?
Almost every what I'm about to say has never
all things that have ever existed or ever will be.
Dun, dun, dun. And there's like a scrolling text. What you are about to see has never been seen before by any human ever in history. But we did commit it to film and edit it before showing it to you, so that's not really true. This is if you can handle that. So I keep drawing my evil doctor character in my book, and I'm drawing more suit coats than I've ever drawn in a long time. And I'm trying to figure out if I have any idea what the history or original use of lapels was, because all I can think of is they were invented to grab people by them and yell at them.
Yes.
That's
the only thing I know. But yeah. You're also talking to a guy that just stares at a person with a tie when they're talking to me, and I imagine choking them with it. So I don't know.
Not a fan of the old. You literally never worked a tie job, did you?
I did. I was a telemarketer for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Wow. How did I not know that about you? I am actually surprised, though.
Yeah, it's not really me. My roommate was doing it, and I needed a little bit of scratch, and you know, the work was drying up at the
let me tell you,
40-plus baby stripper bar.
Let me tell you.
You'd think baby stripping's going to be around forever. I don't want to live in a world without baby stripping, but, you know, times change.
I mean, all the babies grow up. But let me tell you about needing to scratch.
I can't even afford fat laces anymore. They're called the antiques. Claire's mom finds them when they're shopping with Claire to visit, because we look at antiques, old spoons.
That's true.
That's all. That's the only thing antique stores mean to me. Old fucking screws and stuff like that. There's a curse word, everyone.
You know perfectly well there are cool things in antique shops. I bet you would like the historicity of some of that stuff. We looked at an old printing press.
Isn't it historicity?
Probably. You're probably right. But there was like an old printing press and everything. We moved the letters around and all that stuff. It was super cool.
Was there an old-timey guy? Listen to me, kid.
I'm sure there
Look at this new type font.
There probably was, but I probably avoided him.
Let's go to the Baby Stripper Club.
It's the middle of the day. That's when my favorite girl is there.
Yeah, she always opens up the bacon and egg breakfast Shoney's bar.
We get egged up.
Get egged up from the legs up.
Hold on, before we lose it. I want to know what you were selling in your 2 weeks of telemarketing.
I think some like credit card that you get points on is some rip-off scam for old people. It was really, I did the training and then worked there for like 1 week, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I understand. Yeah.
And, you know, it was gross. So I went back to cooking.
Oh, that's right.
I was a cook again. I was a line cook.
And
for a place called the Garden Cafe in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Ooh, was it good?
Yeah, it's excelentes.
Ooh, exciting. Were you a good cook? You seem like a good cook now. The food pictures you send me, it's like all of that looks delicious.
Well, at the time I did my job, but my mom was always really into cooking, and I helped her a lot when I was young. So I always had a knack for cooking, and that was more just following, what you were doing. But that's where I learned to actually operate a grill, so cooking on a hot surface, things to order, which was pretty cool.
Interesting. See, when I was again with at school, one of my foundations professors, not like my comics professors, but like, excuse me, burpers.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm working on it. I only aspire to be as good at burping as you are. Senor.
And by the way, you get 1.5 points extra for burpers, and well done.
Well, thank you.
Because it was unprompted.
Indeed.
You can also say burp skis when you burp. Burp skis.
Burp skis. Okay, I was adopting your vernacular with pertinence to stretching.
No, you're almost grad level burpology now.
Oh, okay. And then
because I'm a level 76 burpologist, as you remember.
I do remember that. It's a very impressive quality you have. That's why I keep you around, because I need a level 76 burpologist in my life.
Yeah, you accept 74, 75, 76. You have plenty of them, really.
Yeah. But you're the best one I've ever met, though, of all the burpologists. You're the best burpologist in this whole
burps don't hurt.
I can tell you right now, I am going to have
kid.
I'm going to have a sore throat tomorrow from doing that voice. But anyway, yeah,
kid.
I had one professor insist that there was like, she would ask like everyone who was like any good at painting or something if they also cooked, because she would always say she'd found it consistently.
Oh, she had one of those like working hypothesis that really have who gives F factor.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was interesting at the time, but I'm just over here like, I'm gonna be the best student in this school, and I can cook eggs.
Yeah, people that have those theories, it's just like, it works for me and one other person I know. It's got to be true.
Yeah. All theories are fun, but yeah,
It's not even a theory. It's a hypothesis.
Yeah, don't hit them too hard. Yeah, that's true. It's a hypothesis. Got to get the terminology correct.
Ugh, that's a pet peeve of mine. The other thing is people are like, literally, I almost died.
Right.
Or I literally died. Oh, you literally died. And really? Okay.
How are you talking right now? Yeah. Figuratively.
It's one of my favorite. People literally use the word figure. They use it in a figurative way, but when it means exactly the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
It angers me. Why do you anger me?
That's one of the crazy things about language, though. Like English.
Dumb people change it.
Yeah, I mean,
ain't is a word now. You can say irregardless and not be laughed at.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one is colloquial.
It is, but that's how it always changes.
You're right. I agree.
Ask Dr. Entomologist.
Oh, Professor Dr. Bowling Alley.
Yes.
I'm the Surgeon General of bugs. Remember? Yeah. Callback episode. That's what we're doing. I do love how much that made you laugh. You just lost it when I said I was the Surgeon General of bugs.
Oh gosh, I love silly Clara.
It is very cathartic. Oh goodness, especially with the long days we've been having working on our 5,000 projects.
Correct the mundos, and we're making ground.
We're making excellent ground, and it's all gonna.
I'm almost done with this. I'm literally next time I'll finish this sucker.
Beautiful.
I don't want to ink the eyes and stuff while I'm on the show here because I got to really use a lot of reference.
You gotta concentrate for that.
I say we may want to put a pin in this one today.
Indeed.
My gosh, way to make serious ground there, Clara. You got like 3 minutes of inking done.
I did. I was dying about octopuses the whole time.
Meat bikini. Whoa, Clara, it's me, Meat bikini. Whoa.
You absolute fiend changing it to Keanu at the last minute.
It's like it writes itself.
Our super fights always write themselves because they write themselves over
What now?
winning.
Huh?
You just win every time.
Well, I think Crom has something special for me planned in my life, and it involves Meat bikini shaming my friend.
Oh, okay. I accept
my
that.
purpose.
I accept my horrible fate.
Your fate? I was gonna say, you better not say your horrible face. I was gonna punch you right in the face and make it horrible.
I'm gonna make your face as horrible as you said it was.
Yeah, I'm incensed. I'm gonna horrible up your face. Jabba 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 jaw. Cartoons in the 70s. How much coke you got?
Moon boots and fat laces and death by
Moon boots? Listen, kid. I'll tell you about the 70s.
Oh my gosh, it's still going.
I was an animator for Hanna-Barbera.
Did you do the herky jerky animation or just those background paintings? Those dismal.
She was the mouth on Clutch Cargo.
Oh, okay. Just specifically.
Okay. Clutch Cargo, Puff Puff. Let's go on an adventure, boy. Puff Puff.
Oh gosh.
How irresponsible is this that I'm bringing a boy on a mission across the world that's fighting spies and racists?
I don't know. Maybe a good lesson for him. Who knows?
Listen up, boy.
Oh, well, as I mentioned before,
Puff Puff.
I'm gonna spend my birthday having a very sore throat from doing that horrible voice all evening. And I think we had a lovely and entertaining episode.
The chain-smoking babysitter is going to have a sore throat on her birthday, too.
Yeah.
Hey, now, making Clara uncomfortable. I'm just going to keep doing it until I get you the snicker. There's going to be a lot of dildo jokes, Clara.
I just let you have that one. It's like, sure, fine. But we're past an hour now, so we can call this a day. Have another episode out for our lovely fans. This is the episode where I put
except for that one that isn't lovely.
Except for the one that's ugly, but we don't point out who they are.
Did I just break Clara?
What did you?
That 1.5 fans that aren't lovely.
I accept half a fan. They're ugly half they cover with a meat bikini. But anyway, this is the episode that.
What would you do with your ugly half?
It depends where it is. Is it on like one half of my body? Am I divided down the middle, or is it just like my arms are ugly or something?
See, now you're thinking three-dimensional when you start thinking three-dimensionally as a meat bikiniologist, would it be meat bikina? It's got to be something. Bikini meteorologist? I don't know.
Yeah, there's got to be a proper term.
You can work in rump roast in there somewhere. I don't know. Help us out, fans.
Yeah, we'll let the fans.
What do we pay you for?
The term for someone who studies meat bikinis for a living.
Someone's got to know.
Yeah, but I wanted to say before you interrupt me again that this is the episode where we get that amazing bowling alley fan art from Crawl.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm gonna put it right at the end, and it's gonna be there.
Standing.
Glorious for everyone to behold.
Yes, Mr. Kroll himself took time from saving the world with the coolest knife on earth, and punched a Cyclops dork friend in the face, and then drew us a picture that's fantastic.
It is. It's very fantastic, and I'm proud to be able to show it off. And I think with that...
Well, Clara, it looks like you still have 74 hours of inking left on that.
Probably. I also may never...
I have 73 on this, so I win again.
You do, as always.
I only put, 7 years of ink on this now?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's good anymore, but...
well, I do. Take it from me.
Fired!
I earned that.
Being fired is half the battle. You guys take care, everyone out in internet land. And listen, Clara's mom. Life's brutal. She's got to learn somewhere. And I love you all. That half a fan I lied about. You're awesome as well. Clara pinned me on it. And I'll let Clara take us out. Clara's mom, I'm so sorry. And you're going to listen to this one day, I know, and you're lying.
Everybody in the world, you are very welcome. Good night.
Bye-bye.